Yo guys, welcome back. It's Bofur. Today we have an interesting one. We have Alec here in a game where we could not find direction, where you cannot find scaling. Well, this is a weird one because we really didn't have anywhere to go. But what we did notice in the middle of the game is that all of the people that were healthy and relatively strong were building big stats. So we pivot and we adapt to that type of build. You know, at the end of the day, who's really consistent? And putting Divine Shields in position 1? I don't know, a hero with a passive hero power that puts a Divine Shield in position 1. Turns out you can effectively duplicate one minion. I don't know, maybe a poison against big stats? Maybe you see where this is going? Alright. Enjoy. But yeah. Oh, we have a ghost again. What a weird day. We've had some really weird lobbies. Like, I prefer... I say it this way. I'm a tempo-oriented player. I like 8-man lobbies better than I like 7 most of the time because I tend to pick tempo-oriented heroes and they can't excel as much in ghost lobbies. Now, that being said, having weird lobbies that are like that 6-man lobby we played earlier, they make the game different. They make it feel fresh. Well, we did just get a huge G raid, so our numbers are inflated at the moment. And yesterday we had that Tyler raid. Like, realistically, the last day that we had, Monday, we didn't have any raids, and those numbers were like somewhat genuine. But raids inflate numbers quite a bit. God, if only we were Jandis right now. Oh man. Yeah, there's a lot of conversations going on. Trust me, most of the things I've ignored today aren't because I don't value your comments. I just can't read all this stuff quick enough. And it's also been like, last game was a very engaging game. I don't have enough time to really read everything at the same time. This will be a little bit more passive considering we're Alec here. Is that a dog in the upper photo? You mean right here? There's one dog? 2 dogs. Yes, indeed. Facts. Center it a little bit better. Those are my dogs. The brown and black one that's currently on the screen is M. She is a 1.5-year-old hound mix. And the other one, the sleepy one that yawned in the picture, is Lee. He is a 7-year-old lab mix. Lab Doberman. He's a good boy. Looks up when I said that. I think this is good enough to pick up. It's a lot of tempo, and it allows us to basically just limp up to 4 with about 40 health. Once upon a time, you had to prove Lee's existence. Wow, you're really going back. All the people that remember that meme. There's a common meme in the early days of me streaming that Lee didn't exist because I didn't have a dog cam, and because my lighting level or camera settings are so low in my main image here. Lee jumped on my lap one day and you couldn't see him. Like, he was sitting up here and like against my chest and you just couldn't see him at all. So everyone was like convinced that, you know, Lee doesn't exist. You want to go up? I'd go with you if you want to go up. You actually gonna go up? Hey. Yeah, that's probably good enough. It's a pair and it's Arm of the Empire. We just put a position 1, I don't know, South Sea Captain? How are we doing this? Yo, All Dragon just hit Diamond 2 in Wild. I didn't know All Dragon played Standard. Pet the damn dog. Point redeem, please. Soon. We'll have it back soon. M's under the weather, and I prefer letting her sleep rather than, you know, or lick herself on camera, you know, one or the other. Rather than bothering her at the moment. What are these taverns? How strong are we? Oh, we went to 4. We def doing this. We're gonna try to take as much scaling as we possibly can off of the Arm of the Empire here, because he leveled up so aggressively. So next turn we can level. How is this a 6-star? That's the real question. How do I make this a 6-star? We can level, sell this, take the other Yo-Ho. But then we have to limp up level. That ain't gonna work. Nice scaling, Bofur. He has nothing on the board. Could sell triple buy, level buy. Doesn't really work, right? Problem is this can't be a 6-star next turn. So if that's the case, I'm just gonna buy this and put it in position 1. I'm gonna triple buy next turn and then level take the 6-star. It's way too good to take. Yeah, we're just gonna do it this way. It's either that or we just level next turn. It may just be level next turn. The fact that there's a pair on the board is the only reason that I consider triple buying. We patches now? If we had this start with patches, we would be so disgusting. Because we'd have 7 minions on the board on top of all of this. Oh. Now, I mean, we would have taken early damage because we didn't have Alakir's hero power, but we'd still be disgusting. No, it's rage quit. It's cute. How are you so strong right now, Bofur? Arm of the Empire is so gross in this game. Look at this shit. Like gigantic ass taunts. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. You're so mean. So mean. Still maximum scaling, but you know. Fine, whatever. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. We still got max scaling because of the 1/1s. Look at that. Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to triple buy because we get the fucking Rip Snarl and the pair? Like, look at this shit. It's definitely double buy this, right? Put this in position 1. And we just freeze this on the board, level, take the 6-star next turn? Because we're not going to level and just sit here with this. I was going to, if there's nothing good on the board, just sit with this board and level. But I want to buy both of these anyway. Like, we are not weak. We could probably win this round the way we are on the board right now. I have a chance to win that board without playing anything, because he went to 5 and did not triple. Yeah, look at that shit. We just would have murdered him anyway. I'm confused. When did I switch to Slissless stream with all these pirates and the dog cam as well? Well, I mean, when something's working, you got... You gotta mimic what's working, man. Am I actually disappointed that I just got Flat Tusk? Yes. I'm actually disappointed I got Flat Tusk. That tells you how high of a roll this damn game is. I'm sitting here like, damn, the second best thing. Oh, that sucks. God, I wish I didn't get Flat Tusk. Alright, we have a Pirate and we have a Flat Tusk. We're on 5 at 40 health with a strong board. Now, I mean, he's apparently high rolling as well, so let's keep that in mind. Or this guy is just tremendously weak, which is also possible, being Chinvala. But for turn 8, this is a pretty strong board. A Wind Fury 15-9. Not only that, but if we go first, this thing's 11, then 13 health. Our breakpoint sucks. Oh, come on. Actually, doesn't matter, does it? Because the breakpoint from getting attacked actually helps that out. Never mind, it was fine. Go right. Actually, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Because Rip Snarl buffs it. Wonder if you can recover from that position with Calicos. You could make the judgment call that leveling to 6 is the play here. I don't hate it. I'd level to 6. I'd put a Deadly Spore in position 1 against the Elemental dude. Oh, he just leveled to 6 too. And we drop 1 off the board, and it's just going to be the Arm of the Empire. It's done its job, and yeah. We are Alakir after all. Some would say that Alakir stop in the middle of the sentence. That Alakir likes spores. Especially against an elemental board. We're just leveraging the tempo we have now to go to 6 aggressively, and we'll try to find a way to win the game. Damn. He is too strong. He went to 6 with a Nomi board. The fact that he's Wind Fury is the problem, more than anything. Crazy they went to 6 with a Nomi board. At 1 health, too. Like, this guy has no fear. Yeah, we're not buying Light Fang. What about Coiler, though? So we break this pair. Maybe we break both? Yeah, we break both. We buy double my Exna. It's by far the best scaling line. Or by far the best scaling line for this. We've seen what people are building. Like, we play to counter this. Giant Quillbores gets countered by the same shit. You could argue that you don't want double Myexna. I'd say it's pretty hard for us to get much better than a Myexna against a lot of these boards. This is big dragons, this is big beasts, this is big Quillbores, this is big elementals. Let's not greed it. Gross. That was a good hit, though. Alright, we high rolled him. That Myexna sniping the big taunt, or the big 15-18 was everything there. Everything else kind of... Oh, come on. Nobody even took damage? They all tied? I hate this game. What's with people tying today? You did great, pig. We'll see what happens. Does he have an Adina yet? Who knows? Can't believe he won those rounds. Won or tied all those rounds after we just obliterated him. That was his turn 8 board. He had nothing on the board except for one big taunt and Calicos, and somehow changed into 5 dragons and continued winning rounds. Nuts, right? That should not happen. Would have loved the Hogger, don't get me wrong. Alright, his boat sucked, so there's that. Oh my god. Those were terrible opening hits. If his boat had even, like, more than 10 damage in it, he ties or wins that round. Against Quillbores, outside of like playing for exactly Selfless or something, what are we doing? Just play for the Coiler in position 2? Doesn't seem awful. I think I'd take the Coiler over rolling for exactly Selfless when we get 2 rolls for Selfless and the death rattles of the Coiler here. A little bit rough, but Poison Scam is definitely the right pivot from where we were in the mid game here. Good hit on the Coiler. I mean, I'll take the Blood Gem. The boat is something. Could have been better. Yeah, we're just gonna take that macaw. We're gonna look for that selfless. Any world we can try to play for the Amalgadon? We can't patch it. We can only have 3 tribes at best. Obviously, the macaw doesn't do much unless we find a selfless. Picking us up a second macaw is debatable. Knowing that we just auto-win against the ghost, though. It's basically like saying we have an out also to take macaw triple into something, but we already have double my X now, so it doesn't do much. Yo, boost banner. Also, March here a little bit ago. Thank you guys for the follows. Welcome to Bofur's Gophers. Go for Bofur. Also, Wobberjack a little bit ago. John Wayne, Rassen Mihor, VG Oath. I missed a lot of followers. We were just talking about how lurkers are the backbone of Twitch and you just ignore the followers. What is going on, Bofur? You're a terrible streamer. Stathibus as well. Now I called out thanking followers, so people are going to follow. There you go. See? Game in the system. Now you're over here like, oh. Yeah, min-maxing this shit. We need to play for selfless here. Alternatively, we do what now? There's no ghoul line, right? We don't care about it most of the time against the elemental dude. This is not awful. If we're not going to hit it. We're at 10. So this is gone. So we get a roll once. Alright, start by doing this. Pull this through. Amalgadon first. Then Golden Bird. Then we toss the Don because it was worthless. We get sad. We take a second Coiler. And that's all we got. What? I was one short. The other one spawned off of that, and I couldn't get there in time. We need some, like, pro-ass gas coiler value here. Yo, Coiler is a fucking champ, is all I gotta say. Coiler bro? Coiler bro? Lol. Hey, you remember all those days we kept getting scammed? I said, you know, you play through it. Sometimes you get the high roll, and it helps out. What a lobby. Dude, fucking Coiler bro. He's got our back. That whole game was just high rolls and scams? Yeah, pretty much.